Jackson County Commission meeting to order. Have a roll call.
District 1,
Present.
District 2,
Present.
District 3,
Present.
District 4.
Present.
Quorum is present, so we can conduct business this evening. Have ratification by Mr. Porter and our pledge by Mr. The next item is the approval of the minutes. We have several sets of minutes on here: May 28th, June 4th continuation, June 5th continuation of the meeting. We can either approve those all together or approve those separately. So at this time, we entertain a motion.
Approve all.
Motion to approve all sets. Do we have a second? Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay. Next item is approval of agenda for the meeting. Any changes before we proceed? Do we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Do we have anyone sign up? No one signed up to speak, so we'll move on first to old business regarding a motion to approve the Revenue Commission Office litigation and insolvents for the year 2012. This was presented in our last work session, so before any further discussion, we have a motion to approve this item.
Make a motion.
Motion, we have a second.
Second.
Is there any further discussion on this item? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Next item, motion to approve resolution and contract regarding the CDBG water project in the Hollywood Fackler area. You have that included in your packets. This was also presented to us last week. So before any further discussion, we have a motion to approve this item. Motion, we have a second.
Second.
Any further discussion on this item?
Can you tell me again what the length of this contract is for?
The length of time.
Yeah.
This is not a contract for the, I think this includes a contract for the actual work to be done.
This is just the grant?
Right.
Okay.
Yes, this is the grant.
But we did discuss that once this is active, we cannot apply until this is closed, correct?
Correct, that's correct. Any other questions or comments? Okay. Have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay. Next item is motion to approve letting a bid for a phone system. I've talked to each of you from time to time about, I've been doing some research on putting in a new phone system for the courthouse that would save us what looks like some good money, and of course including the jail and the public works and those other outside facilities also. You've got in your packet some copies of information on what this project entails. In that packet, you have that first page includes a wireless option as far as internet, and I'm not, I'd like to see that we put this out to bid, but I'm not sure that we should proceed with that. There won't be much cost savings in that project. But on your second and third page, you see the information on the equipment that we'd be looking for the courthouse, and then all the remote sites. The remote sites is on that third page. So I'd like to discuss this a little bit if there are any questions or comments about this, and ask that we move to bid this out. If we bid this, and if we do choose to proceed with this, it looks like we can save some money if we can do this by the end of July. If we find that this isn't what we need, even after we submit it for bid, we can always reject those bids. So, any questions or comments on this? Like I said, it stands to save the county a little bit of money, pay for itself in 6 to 8 years, depending on the plan that we move forward with. Okay. If no questions, we'll entertain a motion to approve putting this out to bid.
So moved.
Motion, we have a second.
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion, questions on this? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get the bid specs more put together, and hopefully we'll have this bid out by the 1st, so we can see something by mid-July back on this, and then we'll make a determination as to how to proceed. So motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay. The next item is a motion to approve or publish our RFP. We all have, this was brought to us by the group Amoresco. They had discussed energy saving audit, and of course, for us to do this formally, we have to publish this RFP and allow anyone that is interested to participate. The only change that's recommended is on page 5, the proposal's due date. If there's no objection, Lexi, we change that from July 15th to July 22nd to allow more time for different groups to do the research they need and give us a proposal on this project. Are there any other changes or questions or comments on this RFP? And all this does is basically puts it out there, kind of like the bid process. It puts it out there for anyone that's interested to look at this and come to the commission with a proposal if they are interested in pursuing it.
Are we gonna tag on to this financing opportunities?
Just for the group, in this case, I guess an ESCO that participates in this, anyone that puts in, we could ask them, obviously, I guess, if they have financing through them, right? If any, right?
Correct. Yeah, just because you publish it and you receive the RFPs doesn't mean you're obligated to proceed. But if you get it in and you don't like it, then you won't approve it.
Okay. We'll entertain a motion to, make sure I state this right, make a motion that we authorize our staff to issue a request for proposals for the implementation of an energy savings performance contract pursuant to the state of Alabama guaranteed energy cost savings. Need a motion in that sense so that we are sure it falls under that code and go into the procedures we're going under. So do we have a motion to that extent?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Any other questions or comments? And let's see. This proposal says selection by the 12th, so we would have time a couple of weeks after that to review them. All right, motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay. Next item is motion to approve changing the July 1st, 2013 work session to July 8th, I believe, is the following Tuesday. So, I know some of us will be out of town the week of the 1st. So do we have a motion to change that July 1st work session to the 8th at 5 o'clock, and our meeting will follow?
So moved.
Motion, we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on that item? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. That concludes all the items on our agenda, so we'll move on to our reports. Mr. Wagner? Mr. Porter?
I don't have anything.
Mr. Mill?
No, sir.
Mr. Guthrie?
No, sir.
Mr. Venable?
No, sir.
Mr. Levin?
No, sir.
Well, that concludes everything. Thank you all for coming. We entertain a motion to adjourn.